When you bind two people together, they're registered to the universe as being a married couple. So what is a binding spell? A binding spell is when two people are bound together through a ritualistic process. When two souls are bound together in a ritualistic process, this can be considered a spiritual marriage. Now, in worldly matters, people get married all the time, but most of these relationships, they don't have, how could I say, restraints placed upon them. True marriage is a ceremony which binds two people together. When a person is doing magic, this is a fraction of what a marriage should be like. It's like the boko and the wuga. The wuga has a ritualistic process they go through in order for you to receive certain jewelry, etc. Now, for the boko, you don't have to go through this process. When you bind two people together, they're registered to the universe as being a married couple. This is why there are penalties when these people commit infidelity or they divorce. When two people are together in a situation like this, they are subject to universal rules and regulations. 1, no cheating. 2, no separation. Like the scripture says, what God hath placed together, let none cast asunder. When people are in an engagement like this, they have to be extremely careful, because if they're caught in the wrong, they will be punished. And at times, when they begin to deviate, they may see that the spirit may give them a warning. Prime example. A while back, there was a female who had received a work from me. I would say it was a couple of years ago. And I gave her the instructions of things she should not do. So she took it upon herself to entertain someone while she was under this type of engagement. She left her house. She ended up, I don't know if it happened before or after, but she opened her car door. Again, I don't know if it was before she got to location or when she got to location. A random car comes out of nowhere and rips her door off the hinge. She wasn't hurt at all, but this was a warning that she should not be going to the place which she was going to. I've seen scenarios where people have deviated and they've lost everything they owned. Punishments can come in a variety of ways when you are under such contract. So when you engage yourself in something of this sort, understand, yes, it will draw you guys together. There will be unity and there will be a desire to make things become serious. But there's also the penalty phase. I put the penalty before the great things or the happiness and the joy, because a person has to take this thing serious. This is not just, oh, I can twitch my nose like Bewitched and everything just occurs. Oh, you have to be serious about this. Yes, there are benefits of doing this work. You know, you may find that the person, again, will become serious, may become dedicated, may want to take things even further with you. Some may, if you're not in a relationship with a person, you guys are just dating, you may find this person wants to become serious. If you're in a dating situation, you may find that this person may want to marry you. A binding spell binds two people together. And at times, we may have strange occurrences. These strange occurrences may be similar events. Prime example, you may get a raise at your job, your target gets a raise at their job. They get a raise at their job, you get a raise at your job. Similar things begin to happen because you guys are bound as one. Another thing I want to say about binding spells, it may be a Haitian thing, but I'll say this. Sometimes the spirit may even test you. In church, we learned that sometimes we're basically being put in a test. You know, for those of you that came up in a church, you hear stories about that all the time. Sometimes God is putting us through a test. Same thing with the spirit. As you're doing the work, you may find somebody attractive comes out of nowhere trying to get with you. You may find exes from your past popping up into your life today, trying to work things out with you. Now, if you take the bait, you're going to have problems. And just to ingrain this into your head, there was an individual that was under a contract of this sort. This person left the client, went and got another woman pregnant. The child came out deaf and blind. So I say this, dot all your I's and cross all your T's, and you won't have any problems.